Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot702.5fm.com.
What's up, jokers? Pew, 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 pew.
What's up?
Welcome to Laugh Therapy. For those of you who this is your first time tuning in with us, buckle up, get your popcorn ready, get you a nice little drink of Whizzine, because we're about to crack on in today. I can't say that I'm super excited about this topic. It's the first time in forever that I cannot say I'm super excited about it, but I am ready to get into it. Today we are talking the one, the only. Take that. We are talking the one, the only Sean P. Diddy Combs, y'all. And of course, to do that, I have my beautiful co-host with me,
JD, aka Sunshine. Ooh, I like these new mics. I like these.
I know
mics.
I sound so smooth. Well, you sound so smooth, and my voice sounds. Hello, everyone. On your airwaves. No, I still sound ratchet. Anyway, it didn't smooth mine out the way Justice is. But I want to crack into the Diddy situation and the Diddy investigation. Now, with that being said, I do not know everything about the Diddy investigation. I know just as much, if not less or more, a little bit more than you guys do. So I'm not by any means getting ready to pretend to be an expert on this. However, I am a mom, right? So I have a daughter. I have children. I have young boys as well. I do music. You guys know that I sing and I rap. So I kind of know some of the in and outs of just some background in there. And then, of course, just being in the entertainment industry as a stand-up comedian and as a motivational speaker. I think I can speak to a little bit of some of the things that happened there. So just giving my opinion as a human, as a mom, and then as a professional. And then, of course, I've got my beautiful co-host with me, like I said, and she's going to state her overall opinion. I mean, with not being a part of this particular industry, she's still a part of the entertainment industry, obviously, because we're on the radio. But with not being a part of this particular industry, I'm really, really curious to see what the outside looking in, because she's pretty open-minded. You're pretty good at being open-minded, love.
I try.
I'm interested in seeing what the outside looking in just kind of gathers about this Diddy situation. Like, where are y'all morally on this? Where are you guys on whether or not he's guilty? Is it an innocent until proven guilty? I've heard they're trying to take down a strong black.
When he tries to buy
exactly, he must have tried to buy something important, or I've heard all of the different things. So we're gonna get into it and tell you guys how we feel about the unraveling investigation about Mr. Diddy Combs, his kids, his exes, the death of his ex. It's so much. It's so much to get into.
Oh, he killed that lady.
It's so much to get into. Yeah.
If he gonna go to jail for anything, it should be that. Mm-hmm. He killed that lady. Yeah.
Rest in peace to Kim. That baby did not go with peace. She did not go peacefully. What are your initial thoughts on the recent investigation involving Diddy?
When it comes to the allegations as far as the child trafficking and selling the kids,
you think he did it?
Do I think? What's the reason? I don't understand. I guess people say when you have all the money and the power, you can just move and do what you want. But why would that be something you want to do? I don't understand the logic in it. Maybe that's because I don't have the Diddy money.
But do you
power.
think he did it? Did it do it?
I don't know. But when there's smoke, there's fire. So if multiple people are saying that he did it, it's more than likely true. I don't know.
I think he did something.
That's what I like. I'm like, he did something.
He's not innocent, but I'm not going to go as far as to say that he did all of it because I wasn't there. I don't know what exactly is going on, but I do know that I'm only 32. And for about 28 of them 32 years, I've been hearing some bullshit about Diddy. It's all, whether it was a cousin, an uncle, a parent, a somebody, or the industry, somebody has always had something to say about Diddy being a little weird when it came to sex, when it came sexually. So the fact that he's now being accused of sexual misconduct, sexual trafficking, sexual harassment, that feels like it rings true to me only because it's been 25 plus years of him being accused of such. Now, with the drugs and the...
Yeah, they said he had Young Miami is the one he was talking to, Carisha.
Yeah.
They said he had her trafficking pink cocaine. I didn't know there was flavors.
What is the point? Yeah, that's what I said. What is the point of pink cocaine? What's the difference between pink cocaine and white cocaine? Does it hit harder? Like, is it like bars? You know, when they say you're supposed to take like Xanax bars and shit, like bars have a milligram. The pink one is this, the white one is this, the blue one is that. Is that what pink cocaine is like? Like it's
the
levels
Himalayan salt of cocaine.
It's spicy cocaine, bitch. But we got questions.
It don't make sense. He has all of these business ventures. He owned the majority stake of Revolt TV. He has Ciroc. He has all of these things. Bad Boy. He has all of these things. It don't make sense for him to be out here peddling cocaine through Carisha. It don't add up to me. Why? What was the reason?
I think that it's more so just a mental desire for what other people can't do or what other people can't have. When you're broke, you want what other people have because they have more money. So when you're broke and you have to eat at home all day, every day, you want to be able to eat out sometimes because other people can eat out sometimes. You want to be able to do that. When you have money and you can eat out and you see everybody else, eating out, you want some money to eat something a little bit more expensive. You want the $150 steak or the $150 oysters or the something when you're getting closer to that, right? Or there's going to be something more desirable. You want a better car. You want a better house. You want a better something. When you get to the level of Beyonce, Jay-Z, Diddy, and you have that level of money, I think there's just something in you that's like, well, what's next? I can afford it. Like, I can afford everything. I can literally go out there and if I want that, I got it. If I want that, I got it. I can afford it. So you start craving things that money can't buy. You start craving things that are a little bit more taboo, like drugs.
Pink cocaine.
Yeah. Everybody can get regular cocaine. It's crackheads on the street that got $3 to their name, but they got cocaine. And you want to be better than that crackhead.
I don't see myself. I can't put myself in his shoes to say that I have all of this. Now let's sell drugs.
If it's going to make more money, I can see the logic.
I don't see the logic.
I can see the logic. I can see the I want what no one else has.
Go back on tour. Instead of making your girlfriend.
How much money you think Diddy makes on tour? I think Diddy would pay more money on tour than he actually makes because he's not the.
Look,
ain't nobody coming to see Diddy on tour.
That Bad Boy tour was bomb.
But nobody was there to see Diddy. Is my point.
Yeah,
everybody was there to see Mary and everybody else.
Yeah,
that makes more sense. But also, if they're making their money somewhere else and you can't get everybody that you want, he can be mad, but. There have to be other revenues of money. He had Revolt. He has Ciroc. He started that venture. Now he's got drugs and the parties. I don't think it started off as like, hey, everybody come pull up at my house. We gonna have 15-year-old girls. Like, I don't think that's how it started. I think he had a party. Everybody came. It was a good time. It was a great job. And he was like, yo, like I could make some money off of this. Everybody have a good time at my parties. We can make it real lit. We can get strippers. We can get drugs. We can get blah, 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 and have a good time. Then everybody came to the next party. And it was like, oh, shit, everybody had an even better time. We had a little Coke. We had a little weed. We had a little alcohol. And it just kept
Where do we
from
get
there.
To the point where we're like, yes, you can buy that human? How do we get to that point?
I agree.
She got a little less ass than that one, but you can have her
$375
discount. How do we get there?
I don't know. I can't walk you through it. I haven't been there. I'm just saying that I can see how in your mind you want something that you don't think that you can buy, and that still shows that you have power.
It would make sense if he was the one buying the girls, not selling them.
No, not if his goal is to
money
prove that he's powerful.
Do what I want.
If the goal is to prove that you're powerful, not that you're rich. Everybody knows he's rich.
The power is not in the seller. The power is in the buyer.
Says who? The power is always in the seller.
No, the power is in the buyer.
The power is in the buyer as far as the economy goes. When it comes to selling illegal activity, the seller is the person. The person that has the goods is the person that everybody needs. The person you can always find a buyer.
The power is in the buyer.
Okay. Well, we disagree on that, because to me, when it comes to illegal activities, the person who has what it is that people want is the person with the power, not the person who's looking for the illegal shit. You have no power without me.
So the people you're referring to is like the El Chapos and the Big Meeches, but I'm referring to when you think about human trafficking shit.
And what do you think Diddy was in this
in all
scenario?
The movies, now I don't know nothing about human trafficking, y'all. I'm just going off of the movies, okay? In all of the movies, they are catering to the buyers. You get them in these places and you put them in,
like your party at your house, where you have a bed in the backyard.
You cater to the buyers because you want to make them happy. They have the power.
Because they're going to give you the money, which is what's giving you the power.
They have the power. They can say, no, go get me a new girl. And what you gonna go do? Get him a new girl, because they got the power.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
I get what you're saying, and I understand it. I just disagree with it. I think in being the go-to person that everybody knows that they can go to get anything that they want is power. There's power in that, because you are the go-to person. If they wanted to go and just get girls, any girl, and they could pick them because they have the money, they can go get prostitutes. They can go to the person that you got them from. They can go and find this, that, and the other. They can do whatever, but they came to your house. They know to call you because you are the person who can go and get it for them.
But that's because you provide the secrecy that I need.
Exactly, which is powerful.
But that is you catering
But also,
to me.
he didn't provide secrecy because everyone was videotaped.
They didn't know that.
Very true. But also, I think it also
sure if
speaks to...
they didn't know they was being recorded, they wouldn't.
I think it also speaks to him wanting power versus money. Because even though they were willing to pay for it, he's already rich. I think it speaks to him wanting power. He taped them doing this. He's the one who set everything up. Everybody's having a good time, but it's all controlled by me. It's my house, my camera, my girls, my drugs, my money, all of this is mine.
That don't make sense to me.
I understand. I don't think it should make sense to very many people. I don't think
it
that
don't
this
make
should
sense
be
to me of you feeling more powerful because you having to sell girls now. Like that.
I don't think it was a having thing. I think it was a I can. It was a I have access to this. You know I have access to this. And if you don't like that I have access to this, you can't do shit about it. That made him feel powerful, in my opinion. I think you walk into this party, I am who I am. If you don't like the way that I'm running this party, what exactly are you going to fucking do about it? Because it's my house, my girls, my money, my drugs, my party. And if you don't like it, you can leave and I can buy whoever it is that you send back in here trying to shut my shit down. That's power in his mind. Cassie said in her lawsuit that she thought she was about to get rescued once at a hotel or whatever where he beat her ass, and all he did was throw like $50,000 at the person and offer to do all this kind of stuff for the hotel that he did, and they turned a blind eye to it. Completely knowing that she got her ass whooped. That is power. And I think that's the same thing when it comes to the parties. He set it up like it was all good, and then he done sold all these people. He done already whooped ass.
He's buying privacy at that point.
What?
I'm saying when you pay off a hotel, you the buyer at that point. Because you buying privacy.
He lost that power, and I'm sure she got bopped upside the head a couple times for it. He took that $50,000 out of her forehead. That's not fair.
Oh.
I'm just saying, the way that she told the story, that's how the shit was going down, was it not?
I don't
as
know
loose in the brain as this man is, everybody that done told a story about Diddy done talked about how loose in the brain this man is.
You know what my main issue about all of this is if did he do it or did he not? Is the
If he didn't do it, did he need a hug?
if all of the people that you should have in your corner at this point in time in life, you choose fucking Stevie J.
I don't even know if he chose him. I think Stevie was just like, I got your back.
I got your big dog.
You my dog. I got your back. And Diddy's like, nigga, please just shut up. Just shut the fuck. Please shut up. Somebody call Snoop. That's Jay-Z to speak on my behalf again. Somebody call him. And Stevie J's like, this my dog. I don't know what y'all
I got it.
about. Stevie think he more credible
We
than
don't
he
believe
is.
you. We got more people.
No, what, sir?
No.
You going jail.
Immediately. You not passing go. You not collecting $200. Nothing.
Do you believe the allegations against Diddy are credible?
Yeah, I believe what he did to Cassie. I definitely believe that. My other issue is if all you niggas knew what he was doing to Cassie, because he couldn't have been just doing that shit in private.
She listed some people that saw it in the thing.
Who she list?
She was just listing some people that work with him. She was like, this person, I can't think of none of their names, but like an assistant and a manager and the kids, one of his kids or whatever. People that witnessed her going the fuck through it.
I think he did that shit to Cassie. Now, the pink cocaine, now people are saying, how does Young Miami expect to get, what was that, a $500,000 allowance and not have to do nothing? I mean, I get it.
That's work.
Would you
smuggling pink cocaine in your booty? That's work. That's
worth $500,000 a month. Would you
and
have
a
done
prison sentence, bitch. The fuck you go in
Would you have done
jail?
it?
No, no,
I'd have thought about it.
no.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Because where am I gonna put it?
Your booty is
No.
nice and prime for
No,
smuggling.
that
coke.
would be the problem. Because if I can't just tuck it up under my titty, I can't do it. So I'm sorry. You want me to insert it? What if the bag bust? No. It'd be just my luck. I can't have pink cocaine in my booty, sir. I can't.
Try something else.
Right. Mm-mm. You even have my booty snorting coke. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. No.
Oh, this is so bad. It's so bad. I don't know about the drug smuggling. It doesn't make sense of why he would do it. I don't know about the kid selling. It doesn't. None of it makes sense to me.
I think that the allegations are quite credible and believable. And I think just like when the Cat Williams thing happened and he came out and he said all this shit and a lot of comics were just real quiet. They were mad at him, but they were real quiet.
That
and everybody
brother
was
needs some help.
Exactly. But ain't nobody say he was lying. They didn't say he was full of shit and he was absolutely lying. I feel like there are way too many people who have been on Diddy's dick for quite some years, who have claimed to be his friends, who have been at his parties, who have this, that, and the other, who have said nothing throughout this case.
I don't think they want to touch it with a 10-foot pole.
I
'cause
agree,
it just
and I
keep getting
think
worse.
that they don't want to touch it because they know it's true, and they can't speak on his. They can't speak on his personality or on his character or on anything like that because they've seen some crazy shit. So it's better to just be quiet because I don't know if you did that what they're accusing you of, but the stories that I have to contribute are not going to help you because I know you've done some other shit, right? Because anytime anybody talks about a Diddy party, it's always something crazy. They're always like, oh yeah, he had a bed in the background and he da 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 and he did this and he did that, and it's like, those aren't normal things. That's not a normal fucking house party, fam. So for me, I think that is very credible, and I also think it speaks volumes that no one has anything to say. For him to be as well known as he is, and friends, quote unquote, with a lot of these people in the industry, it's a lot of his friends that have said absolutely nothing, zilch on his behalf.
So my dilemma is like the difference between Diddy and R. Kelly, right? Is R. Kelly, we knew he did that shit. We seen the tape. I had it in my hand. Mama, I'm sorry. We had it in high school. We knew he was doing that stuff with underage girls. We chose to ignore it until the law got involved, but we knew he did it. So when the law picked him up, I was like, it's about time. He been doing that shit for a while. But now Diddy, you don't know. So I'm just like, I'm waiting to get some clear evidence or some judgments, because even if he is convicted and found guilty, I'm still like, did you have hardcore evidence? But when they came and picked up his stuff from the house, if they find evidence there, he did that shit. I can't say he did it.
I get what you're saying. I hear you.
I'm not saying I don't think he did it, but I can't say, yeah, he did that shit. But he did kill Kim. He killed Kim.
She's like, I'm
all the other stuff, the pink cocaine and the selling the kids, I don't know nothing about that, but he killed Kim.
That man there. And my thing is, what implications do you think this investigation will have on the wider hip hop community?
He just made an album with 87,000 songs and had 47,000 features on it. Mm-hmm. Just made an album. Are we supposed to look at it, all of those people sideways now?
Well, no. I mean, singing a song with somebody don't mean that you fuck with them like that. Nicki and Cardi are on a song together. So no, I don't think that that's the case. Also, Miley and Beyonce have a song together right now, and Miley already expressed how much she admired Beyonce but hadn't really interacted with her like that. Now they got a whole #1 fucking song together. It doesn't mean that they fuck with him like that. So no, I wouldn't say that. And he has not been convicted of anything. So why would you miss out on money and an opportunity to be on a fire ass album?
He invented the remix.
If you think that he did it. However, I think the implications are really big when it comes to hip hop, because like I said, I don't feel like he gonna go down by himself.
Oh, he gonna pull some motherfuckers.
I feel like Diddy finna drown a bunch of motherfuckers. And I don't know if a lot of you guys saw the video that Stevie J posted. Stevie J posted a video basically saying, I don't know what they're talking about, but this is what a Diddy party looks like. And in that video, it's a montage of just a bunch of celebrities walking into Diddy's house, and him showing them all partying together. Right? But where most people are like, oh, you're not showing the illegal activity, I took it a step further and was like, I feel like this video was a threat and ain't nobody paying attention to it. I was like, I feel like he posted this video showing big name celebrities that they know factually, like, people fuck with for real. And this was his way of letting them know, like, these are the type of people who were at my party. So if you're coming for me, you're coming for them. And also, I think it was his way of letting those people in the video know that if they're coming for me, they're coming for you, because you're the people, like, that should be speaking up for me. So if you look at the video, it's like Snoop Dogg in the video. It's the Kardashians walking into his house. It's
that's why
Jay-Z
I didn't watch the video.
Walking into the video. It's a bunch of people at a Diddy party, having them a good time, hugging up with them and whatnot. Enjoying themselves. And Stevie J's just like, this is what a Diddy party looks like. But I feel like that was a threat. I feel like that was precise, and that was a subtle way for Diddy to let those people know, like, hey, just know that if they're coming for me, they're coming for you.
I guarantee you that.
And you better pay
idea.
the fuck attention. It wasn't Diddy's idea or Stevie J's?
Stevie J's. I guarantee you that wasn't his idea.
Yeah. But I feel like that was a threat. So I do feel like that the wider hip hop community is kind of at a standstill right now, because he is considered one of the moguls that is still alive.
But they just tearing them down one by one.
Yeah. I was like, and if they snatch him, DMX is gone. So if they snatch him, they've got what? Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and who else we got, like, as far as just top hip hop? Snoop and Dre. Yeah. Yeah. And what they finna do? We already know Dre's not exactly a stand-up. Well, he wasn't a stand-up person back in the day, so we don't know what hopefully he's cleared himself now.
To find out he was beating that woman at.
I'm like, he wasn't a stand-up guy back then, so we have no idea what these people are capable of, what they're doing now. But I do feel like that video is a threat, and that hip-hop is definitely under fire right now with the way that it's being handled, because he hasn't been convicted of anything, but there has been enough tarnishing to his reputation to make all of us side-eye him. Moving forward, so yeah, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared for hip hop.
You think he really would bring down hip hop like that? You know what? If I was somebody with a higher stature in hip hop, I'd be like, Nick, I will make sure there's money on your books every week.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's no deal cut before he went, I can definitely see him being a person to bring down everybody, especially people who didn't speak on his behalf that he thought should have. Like, you were supposed to rock with me. I thought you were my friend. You enjoyed some of this shit with me, and you just going to watch me go down? You didn't even try? Oh, yeah, nigga, let me go ahead and send a couple of your
tapes. Who you think was out here buying girls? let me ask you that. Let me ask you a question. Who you think was out here buying girls?
Ooh, we on there. I don't know. I know some people who were implicated that I believe. I can say that because I don't want to just name random people. But people who were implicated, who have been implicated as far as being inappropriate at Diddy parties. Chris Brown. TD Jakes.
Well, you ever been swallowed up?
Trey Songz.
We knew that.
LeBron James.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I know that hurt your heart. I know that hurt your heart, but LeBron James.
You could have left that one off.
These are people, you asked me a question. These are the people who have been listed as people who we need to look out for, and those are the ones that I believe were buying
LeBron James
women.
Team, tight as shit.
I don't know if LeBron was buying underaged. I will say that. He doesn't strike me as a pedo. However, I can see him buying women, for sure.
If they were selling their bodies after 18, that's not illegal, is it?
Yes, it's called prostitution.
In what country?
All of them. I don't know. Everyone but Amsterdam. I don't know. But she is really trying to fight for LeBron. No. Buying coochie. But at least I believe. That's one of the ones that I believe. Of course, Stevie J.
Yeah. He did that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some people who have been named for sure. There were some actors too, and I can't think of them off the top of my head. One of the people I was scanning for was to see if Jonathan Majors was into anything like that. But his name hasn't come up in anything else.
No, I think he liked to do his dirt alone.
Yeah, it didn't. His name didn't come up with any.
I like
Jonathan
Jonathan Majors though.
I do too. I really enjoy him. I think he's an amazingly talented actor, and I really hope that he that he gets his shit together and that we still get to see him on screen, because I definitely enjoy seeing him on screen.
I want to tell Megan, though, blink if you need help. I'm not even going to lie.
They keep talking about how in love they are, and it's so hard to be happy for them because I'm scared for her.
It's so hard to believe.
I'm scared for her.
Yes.
But I'm happy for her, but I'm scared for her. It's hard to be happy for her because I'm scared for her. But if she is happy, I am happy for her. She deserves happiness. Dang, I can't even see the next question. What's the next question? In your opinion, what steps should Diddy take to address the allegations and navigate the situation?
I think he's taking the Trey Songz approach. Don't even.
Yeah, I was like, he's been silent as
all.
Shit. His lawyer has just come out and been like, he ain't do it, but Diddy ain't said a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, he has not said one word towards, and unless I missed it. I think that's what approach he's taking, which it works for some people, right?
I don't know if it's gonna work for Diddy though.
Like, so here's the thing. They have recordings from his house throughout his entire house. It's gonna take them a very long time to go through everything, because if you're recording 24 hours a day,
that's true. But also, I'm sure that the people,
they're gonna find it.
The people who are working with the feds can single out a couple dates. Maybe not full dates, but they can be like, well, it was the week of, because this was the party, or it was the month of. So then they're focusing on something, because all they need is like one or two videos that prove that he did something illegal, and then boom, they have that, and then they can continue combing through it before the case to build the case. But all they need is one or two videos of, yeah, he did it. Okay, cool, boom. We have a case.
What if he's acting all cool and nonchalant because he knew it was coming and he deleted certain footage? That's why he not even worried about it.
That could be it. I think that he's so calm, cool, and nonchalant because of the people that are in the footage. I still think that he, in the back of his head...
He's saying, if you take me down, you're going to have to take this motherfucker down.
Exactly. So I think that he's like in the back of his head, like, is this really what y'all want to do? Like, you really want to have a whole war? Because it's not just going to be the music industry that goes down. I got your mayors in here. I got your judicial system in here. I got your judge and your doctors and your surgeons and your all these people
This
who
is
are
giving
important.
me anxiety.
This person who owns both of those hospitals that y'all just worked for. Yeah, that person that y'all voted for. Oh, yeah. Here's a video. Go ahead, comb through it. I think that's kind of where he's at right now, where he wants people to defend him. And they're in a position of, do I defend him and end up looking like an ass and exposing myself by defending him and then forcing them to try to look for stuff for me? Or do I not speak up, stay quiet, wait for them to comb through the video, and then defend myself if they find the video of me? I think there's a lot of celebrities that are kind of just in that predicament of like, it's a catch-22.
It's like old buddy from the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, if I just stand really still, you won't see me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I feel. I feel like Diddy's so confident because he knows that the people that are on these tapes can make some moves. And all I got to do is sit still long enough for you to find a tape of somebody that's more important than me to the judicial system, or more important to me than America, or more important to me than the economy, or more important than me to whatever. And this entire case is getting ready to implode on itself because you will not be able to move forward with the case. I think that he's got a catch-22 in his head, in his mind. I think that he honestly believes that he's got some footage.
He don't know
that's gonna get him out of jail.
He's still going to jail, if so. But also, my thing is just because you were at the party does not mean you know of all of the shit that was going on. So, the video that Stevie J released, just because Jay-Z and Beyonce were there, or does not mean they know about.
I
girls
agree.
Being sold if
you also said that
sold.
you don't think that Stevie J is the person who made that video. I think that if Diddy's team or Diddy or one of his people did make that video, they made that video with those people in mind, specifically because they do have video or footage of them doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, which is exactly why they're pressuring them to be the people to speak up. And I think we'll know for sure within the next few weeks if one of them does. If one of those people in particular starts saying, man, y'all just feeding into this negativity, or I want nothing, or, trying to separate themselves from it.
I don't know. I don't know if that might have been the angle. I think it was just guilty by association type thing. Yeah, I got footage of them at the party, so they're guilty by association, even if they had nothing to do with it. So I can guilt them into helping me.
That could be smart too, but I think that he's a little bit more strategic than that. I don't think he would have made it as far as he did if he wasn't strategic enough. Because if they didn't do anything, I think those people would be smart enough to just be like, bitch, yeah, I came to a party. I'm a celebrity. It was a celebrity party. I think they'd be smart enough to be like, that don't mean I did anything. But if they do have video of them doing some shit that they weren't supposed to fucking be doing, I can see them now trying to ramble and scramble and figure out what the fuck they're getting ready to do. And I can see that being a real threat, him posting that video. Like, this video is posted right now. What video do you think is following if y'all don't get in line? I also, can I just share something?
Yeah.
Now that I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I also feel like he be telling Young Miami and some of the girls that he fuck with to post certain things for him.
For sure.
Because they'll disappear out of nowhere, and then out of nowhere post a video of them like twerking in real small panties or real small shorts or real, something like that. They'll randomly upload, and we all do. We all randomly upload pictures of us just looking good and whatnot. But it's like real specific stuff that came out in Cassie's thing, like the white nails or the certain colors he would want them to wear, or wearing a certain dress with no panties, certain stuff like that he would ask or tell her to put on. And I feel like what made me think that, I think Young Miami and, was it 50 Cent's baby mama? Young Miami and somebody else posted a twerking video on the same day wearing damn near almost the same thing. Two completely different pages, and they weren't together.
$500,000 a month.
Yeah.
Just to be my girlfriend.
I feel like he be hitting them sometimes and be like,
post.
hey, put this online, send me a little something, but send it to me on Instagram. And then they got to post it like out there for everybody to see or whatever. To just be embarrassing the fuck out of themselves. I feel like, not that her twerking video was embarrassing. I'm just saying, like, if it wasn't something she wanted to do, being controlled in that way is embarrassing.
If you paying me $500,000 a month, I will post a twerking video. Would you not?
I would. I ain't about to put pink cocaine up my booty, but
yeah, that's dangerous.
Everybody gotta have limits. Everybody got.
What old buddy from the Carmichael say? But you could rent me.
Right, you might be able to rent me. That's crazy. Pink cocaine in my butt, sir? No, thank you. I'm gonna have to pass.
God, that's so bad. What is happening? I can't wrap my head around having nothing else to do with my time or money or resources to say, hey, girl, put this cocaine up your butt.
Yeah, man.
What?
I would have to pass real hard on that. And I don't know if Diddy can, do you think Diddy can recover from this?
If it's not true?
Yeah. Like if he's found not guilty, do you think he can recover from it?
But he was found...
Or if they drop the charges or drop the case, do you think he can recover?
He wasn't... He settled with Cassie, right?
Right.
He wasn't
Well, they
convicted of
settled with
anything?
Cassie.
He wasn't convicted of anything?
No.
But we figured since he settled, he was guilty.
Well, he didn't settle. She didn't sue him. She sued his companies. The companies settled. He didn't settle shit. He wanted to go to court.
Do we think he can recover?
Yeah.
We don't like Diddy like... Well, I won't say we. The culture didn't like Diddy like R. Kelly or Michael Jackson, where they would just blindly support him. We have video evidence of R. Kelly doing illegal things.
And we were still like, my mind's telling me no.
That's my point. That's my point.
Oh,
And we don't mess with Diddy.
Ain't
I won't
nobody
say
out here
we
take
don't.
that today.
I won't say we
That's
don't.
true.
The culture doesn't mess with Diddy like that. So I think they was just waiting on a reason. They always thought he was corny, right? They always thought he was corny.
He always had the worst verse.
Right? If anybody don't want your producers all up in your videos. Yeah, he invented the remix. Shit, I'm mad. So I don't think he'll be able to recover to what he was if the charges are dropped and he is found not guilty and recused of all crimes, but he would never be what he was. He'll be like Smokey Robinson on stage singing freaky songs.
I don't think he'll ever recover, but I do think that he can come back out and be celebrated amongst his culture in a few years. Maybe not a few years. I can see all of us not liking him, questioning him, and always having some shit to say about him. But I can also see the same lot of us being real lit in like 20 years if they did a Super Bowl with Bad Boy and pulled all the Bad Boy people back out. I could see the culture still being like, all right. Like once he came back out in like 15 or so years, and he came out with Mary and he came out with Snoop. That's all like, all right. Like I can see him recovering in that sense as far as being embraced again. I don't see him recovering in music or in business or in us like really embracing him soon again. I don't see the culture being like, oh yeah, Diddy come home. Like, I don't see a bunch of free Diddies.
Did the culture ever really embrace him?
I can't speak for the whole culture, but I did not. I've never been a Diddy fan. I felt like he was a narcissist just like from growing up, just watching his interviews and with the sunglasses on and never looking people in the eye, and making the band made it even worse. And then seeing the way that he treated the women he was dating, like I was just like, this nigga's trash. Like even from youth, I was like, that man right there, trash. But I didn't think he was doing illegal shit. I just thought, he was a narcissist. He had a God complex.
See, I never studied or looked at Diddy like that, but I did appreciate what Trump was forgiven, they'll forgive Diddy too. The difference between Trump and Diddy is Trump has blind followers. He could literally take a shit on somebody's chest and people would be like, that's a holy shit. He's probably gonna make $1 million off that.
Did they forgive Trump though? I don't think they forgave him. I just think they didn't care.
No,
I don't think it
ever
was
implicate Trump.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think
they
it
never
was
believed anything.
Right. I don't think it was a forgiveness needed because they never They never went against him in the first place. They just defended that other people
Blind
were against
followers.
him. Yeah. I don't think that's the same, in my opinion.
That was I feel Starlet Code said, I feel like a lot of people sign NDAs which might hinder the full prosecution down the line in some way. That was the issue with Cassie, wasn't it?
That was the issue with Cassie speaking. Yes, she had to wait, but also with her speaking and her naming people, it's opening up a lot of those NDAs for them to be able to speak now because now they're implicated.
Right.
Because now they're implicated. As long as there was no case, they could just bring it up. They couldn't speak on it. They couldn't give details, none of that. But now that there is a case, they can be subpoenaed. And now that Cassie has implicated them and she's told the story, they can verify whether or not her version of the story is true or false.
Hey, cousin. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the difference between Trump and Diddy is most of the black culture thought Diddy was corny as a person. So they never really loved him like that. They loved what he did for hip hop because he did a lot. Let's just be completely real. Besides the remix, like he brought us Biggie. He brought us so many different things. Bad Boy was a whole movement.
It was an empire, yeah.
It was a whole movement. Hey, Keely. So they loved what he did for the culture, but they didn't love him. These blind followers that love Trump, they never thought he did anything wrong in the first place. And with Diddy, the culture thought he was corny from the beginning. So as soon as some sort of allegations came out, they was like, yeah, that corny nigga did that shit. Right? Mm-hmm. You even said it out your mouth.
Well, I would still like to stand very, very firm on I was never a Diddy fan.
How many people we can go survey
he solidified his God complex for me when I forgot what show he was on. It may have been like The Four or something. I already didn't like him, but he was on The Four and somebody tried to correct him in a type of way. He said something. I don't remember what he said, but she said something and she was correct. She was 100% correct in the way that she said it. And the crowd clapped because she was correct. And his response was, hey, and like put his hand up at the crowd. He was like, I'm Diddy. Like, yeah, like they needed to quit clapping for the fact that she was right and the fact that she corrected him because of who he is. And I was like, you being who you are don't make you right. You're wrong, sir. You are Diddy and you are wrong. But that kind of solidified it for me too. I was like on national television and he tried to embarrass her for correcting him when he was the one that should be embarrassed because he was wrong. But I was like, oh nah, there's that God complex, and his personality just it makes my butt itch. But I also don't think that people should. I don't believe that cancel culture should automatically just be initiated before someone is convicted of a crime. A charge is an accusation and nothing more. It is an accusation and absolutely nothing more. It is somebody saying that you did something or claiming that you did or could have done something, and then evidence has to follow, an investigation has to follow. Something has to follow that says, yes, they did. Otherwise, it's just a witch hunt. So I'm not saying to cancel him and to not fuck with him and none of that right now because he has not been convicted of a motherfucking thing.
But that's the difference between a Diddy and an R. Kelly is niggas loved R. Kelly so much they wasn't willing to see what the actual receipts.
Right. Actual evidence. We have not seen any actual evidence. We've seen a hell of a lot of accusation though. So it was multiple accusations, several people coming with accusations, which is more believable than just one person, which is what, things like that got Bill Cosby. Right. So it's believable, but it is not proven yet. So I'm not a fan of cancel culture, just canceling people before we get any evidence, we get any just because we don't like them. I don't like Diddy right now, but I don't think the nigga should be in jail until we have some full evidence because people can just claim whatever they want and then we're like, cancel them, take all their money, make them give up all their businesses, make them suffer. Like somehow it makes more money for us. Like them billions are getting ready to get dispersed to the rest of us. Like we're out here just mad. Go for them. And that doesn't help anybody. So I hope that if he has hurt people the way that they are claiming that he has hurt people, that he pays for it, and he pays for it immensely. I hope that justice is swift and it gets right in his ass, just like he like it, apparently. Right?
Whoa.
I do. I do. With a big curved hook dick. I hope they get right on in his ass as soon as he get in the jail. However, if he did not do what it is that they are trying to claim that this man did, then I do hope that justice is served and that the people that are falsely accusing him also get their karma. And the people who did not think to speak up for him that knew that it was false get their karma as well, because that would be really fucked up. And I would expect if I was ever accused of doing no crazy shit like this, because most of y'all know that I've been arrested before, and it was all over the news when I got arrested, and it was some absolute bullshit that I was accused of. But the difference is, like, I was emotional that they were putting all those lies in the news, but the amount of people that were like, you got her fucked up, like, really helped me. I could have gone into a real deep depression. You feel me? Like, I could have gone into, because it was big news all over my city. It was all on the TV. It was all when I got arrested because of who I am or who I was in my city. So I could have been down in the dumps. I know what it feels like to be publicly, like, ridiculed. Like, you feel like you're getting ready to get crucified. And
yeah, but you didn't have Stevie J.
True, but I also didn't do it. So I had a bunch of people who were like on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on the news, everything like, nah, y'all got her fucked up. Y'all know good and well she didn't do that, and we know exactly what you're trying to do. Y'all trying to take her down. Like, it was people like really riding for me, but I feel like ain't nobody doing that for Diddy but Stevie J, and that's a questionable ass ally.
Here's the thing, though, is everybody that he might be expecting to speak up, because they didn't see anything, they're like, I don't know what the nigga was doing when I wasn't around.
Right. And they have something to lose if they speak up and he comes out to be guilty. But that ain't gonna register to him.
Yeah, but
that doesn't help him. You trying to protect yourself is understandable, but it don't help me.
If Diddy was your real friend, but you don't know what he ain't doing around you, how would it sound coming out your mouth? He never did anything while I was around, but I'm not around him 24/7, so who knows?
It will sound like that. What you mean?
That don't sound like you are helping. That sounds like more harm than help.
I guess it depends on the people who are listening. You know, the people how they perceive what it is that you're saying and how credible you are. Because, like, Stevie J's coming out now and he's saying, I've never seen him do no shit like that. I've been to plenty of Diddy parties and they've never been like that to me. Nigga, your boundaries are a little questionable for everybody. Nobody believes that you were there and it was just top tier
Stevie J should have set this one the fuck out.
Nobody thinks, it must have been an elegant soiree because Stevie J was there. Nobody does that. Like, it would have been different if a Beyonce would have come out and said, hey, I've been to plenty of Diddy parties and I've never seen anything of that sort. That is crazy to me. I'm not saying that he didn't do it. I'm saying that he didn't do it around me. That is believable because of Beyonce. Because when you think of an event that Beyonce actually fucking got dressed for and attended, you think there may have been some elegance there. There may have been it may have been a fucking event. But if Beyonce comes out and she speaks on your behalf, she probably needs to know for sure that this ain't about to come out to bite her. So I feel like the fact that the people that he's put in these videos have not come forward, they believe at least some of it. They believe a portion of it. And they're trying to make sure that it ain't gonna come back to bite them in the ass, saying, no, I fuck with Diddy, I ride with Diddy, that's my boy. And then 3 weeks from now, they pop open a video of, I don't know.
I don't want to name nobody.
Yeah. I was like, if this nigga butt fucking your favorite fucking actor in the bathroom.
Oh, golly. Oh, Lord.
I'm just saying. Well, now you done compromised yourself, as someone who's in this industry. So
not the point. A side point that we need to talk about is this is why y'all should stop shaming gay people, because Cassie probably would have never happened. Carisha probably would have never happened if y'all wouldn't shame gay people so much. If y'all would have
just let that man have some dick.
If y'all would have just let Diddy be gay.
And we could probably have some fire-ass gay music right now.
God.
We could have all kinds of gay-ass music. Be like, oh, y'all think there's an agenda.
I mean... we all jammed last summer to Break My Soul. If that ain't gay.
Yeah, but that was sang by
can see
Beyonce.
you-
That wasn't sang by a grown ass man.
I can see someone voguing right now.
I'm just saying, take that. Did he get that on a gay track? Now, if y'all would have just let that man be gay, and he didn't
This
have
y'all
all of
fault.
these,
So
all of
that's
these,
what we.
what am I thinking? What's the word I'm thinking of? These pinned up emotions,
So
frustration.
in the end, we blaming you niggas. This is y'all's
Sexually
fault.
frustrating gay Diddy.
Yes, this is y'all's fault. We're blaming you. Look in the mirror.
You are the problem.
Y'all could have just let Diddy be who he is.
Guys, remember, never mind. I was getting ready to tell them that I made a Cash App for the thing so that they can continue to tip us to keep us on the air.
Oh yeah.
But I can't remember what the Cash App was. I think it was just Laugh Therapy 2024, but I can't remember, and I don't want you guys to Cash App that if that's not it. So y'all can Cash App King Me Comedy, which is me, which would still
JSD Sunshine.
yeah.
4.
To keep us on the air every week, because we really do enjoy talking to y'all and having these little conversations. But
We take Zelle and Venmo as well. If
that we do.
Y'all want to help keep us on the air too.
Because we ain't got Diddy money. We ain't got pink cocaine money. We ain't got booty hole money. According to my kids, we ain't even got McDonald's money. My 5-year-old so through with us. No, well, I forgot what he said.
Wait, you talking about Legend?
A legacy.
Oh, I was gonna say the shit that Legend was talking the other day.
Bye.
Them niggas.
Yeah, y'all. Being parents is, my kids are spoiled, y'all. They're extremely spoiled. Not Diddy spoiled, which is why we ask y'all to tip us. Cash App King Me Comedy. Shit. Oh, also, guys, I started a reality show and I'm so excited to share it with y'all. I am filming now. Y'all will be seeing that on Instagram, so follow me again at King Me Comedy on all social media platforms, but especially Instagram and YouTube. I don't know why the word Instagram just completely left my brain. I forgot English for a second. That's why I just stared off.
Windows.
My brain just went completely blank. I forgot all the words. But follow me at King Me Comedy so that you guys can keep up with the real comics of Las Vegas reality show. My baby over here making some cameos. She's a member as well. Y'all know I had to put her in a show.
I better be getting executive producer credits too.
So she did start taping as well. She started taping with us today. So
I help with the editing as well.
I think about it. Y'all, if I could show y'all the amount of help she did with the editing, y'all would be like, throw her $2.
No, you're not going to play me like that.
I edited and put everything together. It comprised it into a 3-minute video, and then she edited what was in the 3-minute video and cut some things down.
I added some things. I definitely had some great ideas. When you go look at it, I can tell you what my ideas were.
Y'all go to King Me Comedy right now and just look at the last 3 or 4 videos posted, please. Go comment and let us know. And we going to be in the comments too, talking back to y'all so that we can tell y'all exactly what she did on the video and what she didn't. Because I'm getting ready to get to snitching, talking about some executive producing. She can have some executive producing credits for episode 2 though, because she did help tape today.
You know, executive producing is not just the filming part, right?
Yes, I do. Because there's post-production.
Yeah.
So I know what production is.
I help with that as well.
You didn't.
What did we sit down and do yesterday before we posted it?
The editing part of the video that I just said was not much. Was not much.
Nah, you not finna diminish mine.
If she want to help with this episode, y'all, she can, and she can do it a little bit more. How about I edit the 3-minute episode that you put together this time? About that be my contribution.
The difference is it'll be completely done.
No, ma'am. Anyway, I am directing, starring in, and editing and producing my own reality show. And
Alone,
I'm really
y'all.
excited about it. No, not alone. I'm really excited. I have a lot of really funny female comedians that you guys should follow and support who will be tagged in the videos as well, as Jess is in it as well, and she is helping, and I'm really excited for you guys to see my first real film project. So it will be a reality show on social media, on YouTube and Instagram, that you guys can follow. So I'm really excited about that. So again, follow me at King Me Comedy, follow her at JSD Sunshine 4 on Instagram so that you guys can keep up with that series, because it is coming. You guys can tip us or donate at King Me Comedy on Cash App, or at, what's your Cash App?
JSD Sunshine 4.
Oh, the same as her Instagram, to keep us on air every Thursday at 4 p.m. PST, or 6 p.m. for all of my catch you guys.
Whoa.